Coach, congratulations. I think that toward the end, was it not wrong?
The no try.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid thought it was. So, yeah, there's no disputing that. Yeah.
Just on the one itself, what do you put that down to?
The game tonight.
Yeah,
What do I put it down to? Oh, I just think like over the last 3 months, probably more, we've just been working really hard on getting better every session, and then it's starting to transfer into games. And on the field, we've got a scope of test players to train and trial us, and they're getting more time in the NRL and they're learning, and yeah, it's not a surprise tonight. But the way the players fought and held in, hung in that game that was pretty special. They had 11 of the last 15 sets, and it felt like it. And they were coming, and they were playing for a top 4 spot. And I'm not sure how, but our boys held on and found a way to win. And it was completely different to last week's win, but. And it's just, finding a way to win, and it was, one of the better terms was ugly. Are you shivering?
Yeah.
The table shaking. And it was ugly, but it was, it was a really committed performance. Our fight and effort was outstanding.
And Mitch, to be under the pump earlier and then to see Josh Adokar run all the way back down there in the field, is that when you thought, hey, this might be our night?
We got reward, I feel like, from good defence. Then in those 2 early tries that we had really good goal line defence and kept turning away, and then we get a loose ball, pick it up, run the field twice, and that's just good reward for the work that we've been doing in on our try line, and we've done that for multiple sets tonight, and felt like we were just coming off our try line the whole game, and their line speed was flying off, and their back 5 were unbelievable tonight, I felt like, and I was kicking the ball, trying to kick it, and their back 5 were bringing the ball back really well, and we just held on. We held on, and we just found a way, and it's really good to see, because last week we had a really good performance, and this week was a completely different performance, but we still come up with a win in a different way, and it's good to see.
What were those pressure moments like when the Warriors kept coming at you and putting you guys under pressure?
Yeah, we were probably a bit rusty in patches, I guess, and with letting them out of the backfield pretty easy. We're giving away some 6 agains and some yardage penalties, which hurt us, and it was only from ourselves, I guess, and from our own fault. But we kept turning up for each other, and had a few try savers there at the end, and that's what we've been trying to build for the last. Pretty much all year, I guess, and we've probably had results go the other way in those situations, but the last few weeks and probably the last 6-7 weeks, we've really showed some different signs there, which has turned into some good results.
Jason, before the match, you spoke about completion rate. Tonight, your team was at 94%. How much confidence does this give you when you speak about the future of this side?
Yeah, I think when we complete high, especially out of yardage, we completed 100% second half. That's what kept us in the game, and obviously our fight with our defence and turning up and that type of thing. But we gave ourselves an opportunity, and I think in games gone by, one of the real learnings was that we didn't give ourselves a chance by not completing well, especially out of backfield. So it's just small steps forward, and to come over here and play a committed footy team that's playing for a top 4 spot was, it's a good night for the club.
So, you got a double, but he also was big on defence. Is it scary to think how good he's going to be in the future?
Yeah, no, he's going all right. Yeah, I feel like I keep talking about him every week, but that's a good thing. The thing with Izzy, he's done the work, and he's done his 60 games in Cup. He's come in and he works really hard every week, and these boys have seen it, and they've got a lot of respect for him for doing it, and then that's what happens out on the field, because he's got the talent to back it up.
Mitch, what is it about coming here? Because not for the first time you come here, the team looked like really outcome from tonight that you really wanted?
Yeah, we knew we couldn't play finals, and they were playing for a top 4 spot, and I think everyone was pretty aware of that. But we wanted to finish the year off in a way where we can put take some positives, I guess, out of the season going into the pre-season. And probably not much to take out of it, but if we can finish the year off playing really well and beating some really quality sides, which we have, we'll take some confidence going into the pre-season and really kickstart our year next year. But we're trying to set the standard now, and we've done that for the last few weeks. But we need to keep doing it. So we've got Newcastle next week, so we need to win that one as well.
Coach, just go back to the final call, which was a massive call in the context. Whether he touched it or not, do you think there's definitive proof that the ball went forward?
You wanted me to respond to that, don't you? Do I think the referee tonight and the bunker, they had a lot of decisions to make, and for me, that's a knock on every day of the week. But who am I to say? But sometimes you get the calls and sometimes you don't, and we've had a lot of times where we haven't got the calls. And that's the reality. They're human in the middle and they're human in the bunker. And if you're asking my pure opinion, that went forward every day of the week. I don't even know why you're asking the question.
They had a 12. They had a 12-4 penalty count.
Yeah. So we don't even
going off one play, Russ.
We don't need to go near that. So, but it's
One play.
I know you need to ask the questions and that, but at the end of the day, the referees are out there to do a job, and it is not easy.
Looking in the wrong area.
Yeah, but there's a whole heap of other things that I'm sure the Warriors would look at and go, geez, if we did that different or that better, might have been a different result. But if it's going to come down to one finger touch which went forward, then you're barking up the wrong tree.